Looking for a gacha game to goon over? Well, you've come to the right place. Oh, and there's nipples.
So better man, I am since I going to contact with you.
Never thought that would be a selling point to a game, actually full-blown nudity with nipples. But with so many gacha games trying to push, the boundaries of what's available in these lewd times, like Azure Lane, for example, Brown Dust 2, the reality of the situation is those games don't have nipples. They don't have any real 18 plus content. They push the boundaries, but at the end of the day, when you actually go through the models, through the actual data mining and that, they're just Barbie doll models. There's nothing under there, and that's really disappointing, when you want a gacha game to goon over. And I think I have the solution. It's called Horizon Walker, and I've been playing this game for about 6 months, and honestly, it scratches that itch when you want a gacha that's on the lewd side. This is the game that you don't show your friends, you don't talk about that much, you just keep it under lock and key, right? And rightfully so, because honestly, this game's a doozy. This game is quite interesting. We'll talk a little bit more about the negatives, but the positives. Look at these character models, I'm not going to show too much because obviously I'll get demonetized, but this is the actual character's base model. There's even lewder skins out there, as you can see by the store being showcased. Obviously, I don't want to show too much because, like I said, this game is just non-stop 18 plus, There's spa interactions, massaging the girls. It's absolutely wild. And it's honestly it's worth it. You get all these really good interactions with the characters. There's so much ludity. It's absolute insanity. But you're probably wondering, well, that's great, but what's the combat like? Well, honestly, I use it as an auto battler. This is the game that I play more for the gooning, more than anything, right? But I will show you a little bit of the combat. The combat actually isn't too bad, and you'll get to see a few of the skins that I actually have in game. You get, I don't know if you still get it, but Kalina, the DPS character I'm using, you get a copy of her for free. You also, when I started the game, you got her bunny costume, which you'll see right now. Oh my god. Just wait and see. I'm playing it as an auto battler. It's turn-based strategy. If you really want to get into it, it actually is quite enjoying. Look at these character models. It's just awesome. Unfortunately, you have an MC. He's a male MC. You have to use him in your team. You are forced to use him in your team. Characters have a base cost between, 6 to 8. You have a maximum of 18 cost. Obviously, god damn, is that not fine? Look at that. That's a free skin, by the way. Genshin could never. Am I right? Am I right? Now, that's great. Like I said, I don't want to really go too in-depth into this game. This is just a plain, simple gooning gacha game, right? Keep it on the side, The game still has a lot of work to do in terms of being polished. There's a lot of effort that actually needs to be put into the more polishing side of things. I believe that they're doing a Steam release in the next few weeks. Hopefully that polishes things up a little bit. Honestly, we'll talk a little bit about the actual gacha system as well, because it's quite interesting. So you accumulate gold through playing the game. Gold is your universal currency. It's used for upgrading characters, all the usual hoo-ha, right? Leveling artifacts and that. But it's also used for pulls. And it's universal in the fact that on premium banners, like the character you can see now, you can pull for the character. But you can also use that gold on the standard banner as well. And obviously there's also tickets which you can acquire through events, purchasable, obtainable just through playing the game and whatnot. It's actually, honestly, a really interesting system. But then it also gets even different, right? Because you've also got to use that gold to purchase the characters. So I'll show you an example, right? So it's 200 gold. We're on the standard banner. Refresh, you know. So this is just like a gacha pool, right? Oop, do we get a purple? Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, that streamer RNG, am I right? Oh damn. Like look at this is a great way to show as an example as well, you know, just so you get 5 characters per role. As you can see, boom boom boom. Oh shit, I got a new character as well. Oh, and I got Kalina. This could not be any better of a pool. Holy shit balls, right? By the way, this is a limited character that was on the limited banner a little bit ago, right? They go into the standard banner pool. So if you don't get them on the limited banner, which trust me, you will get them, they go into the standard banner as well. So boom, new character, awesome. How do we get them? We have to buy them. So you see why that universal currency is kind of like, it's universal. They use it in everything, right? It's just plain gold. It's really easy to obtain. You can obtain like literally 100k a day just from fucking logins, right? It's that simple. But to make things a little bit easier, the events that they run often reward tickets, right? That you can use. So I'm going to use one of the tickets I got from the latest event, you know, login rewards and all that. And we're going to get her straight away. Skip the animation. I'm not super keen on this character. Or maybe I am. That's not too bad. It's just a base character model as well. That's pretty lewd. Boom. You know, usual, hey, spend extra money. Honestly, you don't have to spend money on this game. I'm going to get Kalina as well because I want copies of her. She is awesome. She is the first character you pretty much get for free in the game. You get a choice of her and a few others. Very good. Boom. Done. Right? I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but now I've got my character, right? I can use the usual voice chat system to talk to them and level their affection. Once I leveled their affection, I can unlock a few things. I can't really show it because it's too lewd. I'm going to leave a link in the comments to a little bit more of the actual Gentle Maniac. They're the dev team behind this game. Last Origin devs, you know, love them or hate them. Look, give them a chance, you know, check out their stuff. Basically, through affection levels at the beginning, you unlock a massage, right? You can massage the characters, see nipples, lots of nudity, awesome, really good. Now, after that, you then unlock the spa scene. Once you get their affection up a couple more levels, spa scene, mind-boggling. And then obviously a real intimate scene, which implies sex, but also like there's a lot. There's groping. You see a lot. You always see nipples in this game. Nipples are a given. Nothing below the waist too far yet, if I want to say that. You know, look, it could come, but there's nothing really special in terms of below the waist stuff, right? But you definitely always see nipples, right? That's a given. Like, look at this character. I got this skin for free. Like, badunk. That's just absolutely nuts. Really, really good character models. Combat, not too bad. Like I said, this is the kind of gacha gooning game that you just keep on the side, you know. You can enjoy it on the side. It's not going to be a game that you're going to be like researching tier lists on and doing in-depth guides on. You can if you want. There is obviously that side of the game, but I prefer to just play this as a waifu collector and enjoy the waifus. I've gotten so many characters. I haven't spent a single dollar on this game. Achievements acquired throughout the game give you the premium currency, these butterfly looking things, and you can use them to buy skins. Like I said, I've acquired 820 just through playing the game casually. I don't want to pick too lewd of a skin, but let's just show one of the normal skins, right? Like, come on. That is wild. And like I said, this is a timid skin. I'm only showing you one of the timid skins. I'm only showing you timid skins. These are timid skins. So imagine what the rest of it looks like. 500 purchase. Some of them are a little bit more. Some of them are even on special during some time. So you can get them a little bit cheaper, right? So I can easily get all this good stuff for free. Every single character as well in this game I've gotten multiple copies of. Look here. multiple copies of, massive amounts of multiple copies of. You can level up S characters, low tier characters, to EX. EX is basically the 5-star equivalent. They have that dupe system. So obviously Kalina was an SS base unit. I've got so many copies of her. She is literally a 4-starred. Like, think of it as Constellation 4. Absolute insanity. These waifus are just stunning. Really stunning character models. They've done really good work with these character models. It's one of the reasons why I play this game. I'm excited to see what they can do with the Steam release coming up. Now is the perfect time to try this game out. Honestly, like, I do not recommend spending money on it. You know, obviously these erotic games, they attract a premium for some reason when it comes to spending on the game, you know, but honestly, there's so much AI slop out there with these erotic games. Avoid them. This is the game you want to play if you want that erotic gacha kick. I highly recommend it as a game to just play on the side and check it out. You've got nothing to lose and all the nipples in the world to gain that your mainstream gachas aren't going to provide you. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's your boy Gacha Burgers, over and out. Peace.